Hello, crafty friends. Brenda here. Sort of doing an off-the-wall video today. I decided I have a little bit of, well, quite a few actually, of autumn fabric left over. And I also decided that I have not done a Reader's Digest book in quite a while. And I love the cover on this. To me, it says autumn. So I am going to take the signature out of this book and see what we can do about turning it into an autumn journal. So if you've probably quite a few of you have already done this before or seen this before, but in case there are some newbies out there, I thought I would do it from the beginning and go from there. This Reader's Digest, which is beautiful, is from, let's see, 1979. Is that vintage nowadays? It probably is. So what I would like to do is try to keep the inside page intact. If I can't, then oh well, I'll try to, glue it in or do something with it. So what I want to do is try to loosen up this. Wow, look at that. I've never had that happen before, but with my bone folder, I basically just pushed against the spine. And of course, I want the spine not to be injured in any way, but it sort of pulled the spine right, right away. So, nice. Okay, take your knife or whatever, scissors or whatever you're using, and you want to basically, I try to point it towards the signature because, like I said, I don't want to injure the spine. But if you do, no biggie. There's always a way to fix it. So I'm going to try to finish this off and pulling as I go along and try to have the blade away from the spine. Please don't cut yourself. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to save this page because well, maybe. I'm just seeing if it will pull away, but there's some there, got it. Okay, one side done. Not bad. If I do have, see, I have a little tear in here, but I think that's fixable. So let's go to the other side and see if we can save that page also. I hope you guys are having a good day. Excuse my grunting. I want this to see if that will pull away at all like it did before. Okay. I hate these knives, these box cutters. I don't trust myself with such sharpness. Okay, I'm gonna try to get that little piece right down here. There. There we go. We have the block out. These pages are gorgeous in here. I do go through and look for some of the pictures to see if they are salvageable. Most of the time, I'm really not happy with, you know, what they look like, as you can see. So, you know, go through, look for some pages to see if you might want to include them in your journal. You might get lucky and find some usable ones, but you know, I don't spend much time doing it. So we have the block out of the cover, and I try to clean up as much as you can the edges, because you will be putting a spine in here. You see where this is lower than the book, so we will be putting a spine, and I usually use some kind of cardboard, and this spine is about 1.5 inches. So 1.5 inches spine, and I'm going to put this away from me for right now. Sorry about the reach. So I'm going to cut this down to 1.5 inches by about 7.5. Okay. So cutting down 1.5 inches. Let's see if that will do it. Now with my trimmer, of course, I'll have to go through it 2 or 3 times. Bend it. And then I'm going to go on the other side and do the same thing. 1.5 inches. Okay, and let's see how this fits. Perfect. That's going to be good. I want to just mark where I want to cut it down. There we go. Just like that. Now, I have seen, that's gonna fit okay like that. I have seen some people, and I'm going to try it, but I don't know how it's gonna turn out, put a little bit of, sorry, excuse me just a minute. If I can find any. Here we go. I have seen some people put a little bit of this like underneath. I think they glue it underneath like that. Well, of course not that. But just a little piece underneath so it sticks out a little like that. And I am going to try it this time. I've never done it before, but I'm going to give it a try, see how it looks. Don't even think I need that much, but I'm going to stick a little bit at the top like that. And I think they put it at the top and the bottom. So I'm going to take another little piece and put it towards the bottom. And then I'll glue it. I'll glue the spine down. And I just want just to hang out just a little bit. And we'll see how it looks. Okay, to glue this in, I am going to use Fabri-Tac. So I will try to get it started. There we go. So, my granddaughter's at school, so I'm just going to do what I can for this part. And when I have to pick her up, of course, I'll have to stop and go pick her up. Whew, Fabri-Tac smells real strong today. Now, I haven't decided if I'm going to do a, I haven't decided how many signatures I want yet, and I haven't decided what I'm going to use for the digital yet. So there's quite a few, you know, this was just, like I said, this was just an off the wall thought, let's do this, and then we'll figure things out later. So I am going to burnish this down as much as possible, and then I will have to set it aside and let it dry, and then we'll see how we like those little pieces of fabric sticking out on both sides. And so we saved this one. We saved all of it. It came out pretty good. It's some say it's difficult to get those out at times, you know, without ruining them. So I think we did pretty good. We have just a couple little things right here to fix, and then pretty good. So let me get rid of this. Actually, I'll leave it up here somewhere. Let me put this back on, and I want to show you what I've got in mind for the cover. So like I said, I had some leftover, quite a bit of leftover fall fabric, and this is what I chose to go on here. And of course I wanted this part all covered, so I'll have to see if this is wide enough, because I do want to go down in these creases with the glue. So we can go ahead, I think, and glue this part on, and then we'll go from there. like I said, I have to pick out the kit that I want to use. I haven't decided yet, so I'm using Fabri-Tac glue again, all the way around the brown part of the book, and then I want to make sure I get into the creases here, because I want to get my fabric down in there. Get all this here and here. And there we go. And I want this to start at the top. Can hang out a little bit, I think. And then I want to make sure I get right down into those creases, but I want it straight. Use my bone folder to get down in there. Other side. Looks like it's going to be wide enough to cover the whole brown part. And then I am going to let this sit aside and dry before I do anything else. And then the next time when I come back, I will hope to have the I don't want to cut the underneath. Alrighty, that might be big enough for the inside if I use that for the inside. So what was I saying? When we come back again, I will have the digital picked out to go along with it. And what I was going to say before is I will figure out if I'm going to have hidden spine on the inside, or if I'm just going to do it, you know, the 3 pamphlet stitch and have the have it showing on the outside. I haven't decided anything yet. I'm so sorry. I just decided to do this on a whim, and I hope that's okay with you guys. I hope you can, you know, after today, if you want to follow along, you can get your Reader's Digest book together and get everything, you know, this far anyway, and we will go from there. You guys, thank you so much for creating with me today on a whim, and I'm gonna go ahead and let this dry, pick out things that I want to go in it, and I will see you next time, and we'll go from there. So have a wonderful day, stay safe, and enjoy the autumn weather. I love it. Bye now.